As a Town Hall 13 player, I signed up to Legends League about 2 weeks ago, and I was like, dope. But then this happened. Getting 2 stars per attack was very inconsistent, and I soon learned my new problem was how to stay in Legends League until I discovered the...
For the first attack, we have a full send 3-star attack strategy, which is the Blizzard Mass Hogs. For the spells, we have 1 heal, rage spell, and 1 free spell, 6 invis spells, which will be used for the Blizzard. Here's the Blizzard. We only have 3 super wizards, which leaves plenty of room for goblins and wall breakers to test for trash. The first thing you're going to want to identify is the air defenses, and to see if you can find one in line with the Town Hall. For this, you're going to use it to anchor the Hound that will tank for the Super Wizard Blimp. In this case, we got very lucky with these core air defenses. This is a lot more likely to be found in lower legends compared to higher legends. Anyways, looks like the Blimp should be able to make it to the core here. Now we're going to wait a second for the goblins to come out. Then we're going to deploy our first invis. We waited just a second for the rage, and we deployed it. I could have waited a little bit longer, but I really want to catch these wall breakers into the rage spell so they can open these walls to expand our Blizzard's reach. Since we have 6 invis spells, you should be, in general be able to do that, and it looks like we're going to get really crazy value, monolith, scatter shot, but that's what you can get when you get these core defenses. A lot of times a safer alternative to the Hound could also be using the Warden's ability to protect the Blimp. This CC is pulled. It is super minions. We're going to now deploy an archer on this outside of the base to pull it on the outside. Now we're going to poison it. In general, that's all it takes for super minions is a poison and something to keep them in. Now we're going to deploy the E-Dragon, or the baby dragon. We wanted to funnel the side anyways, and now we're going to keep the super minions in the poison cell with it as well. Now we're going to deploy the ice golems, then the queen. Our goal is to go after the eagle, or at least expose the eagle as much as possible with this Sui. Now we're going to deploy the king. Now we're just going to send in these 2 wall breakers, which are not much use in this space since it's so open. Anyways, we're now going to freeze that single target inferno. For the king, it was a bit late, but at least he can use his ability. Now we're going to spam as many targets as possible, as fast as possible on this left side with the warden, the headhunters. We're now going to pop the ability to protect all of them, and along with the headhunters, so we can take out the enemy world champion, which the hogs are kind of defenseless to, and the world champion. And we're immediately going to heal the hogs right after that because of all the OP damage. And in general, I might not have used this many hogs in one time if this was a normal strength base, but because of all the OP damage, we're going to have to invest more hogs than we would if we had max Town Hall 15 troops. Anyways, now we have about 5 withers for clean up trash, and you're going to want to use these sparingly and make sure that they only have taken out trash buildings in general, since we have only have 5. The key target for the Blizzard is going to be the Town Hall. And if there's a poison tower right on top of it, you're going to want to avoid that. Instead, go after an eagle, a scatter shot, and etc. Anyways, looks like we are running out of time, so looks like we'll be able to get about 67 to 66%.
The second army will be Blizzard Lalo. Instead of a 3rd Hound, we have 10 Sneaky Goblins. The reason being, I wanted to test if the Sneaky Goblins offer more flexibility, or at least can help secure the 50%. The spells should be the same except for the heal, which will be replaced with a freeze and a haste spell. The CC will be the same. Here is another anti 2-star base. We're going to send the Hound in on this bottom air defense, and the Blimp quickly right behind it.
So there's no sweeper facing this air defense. Even if there was, we would just freeze it, or depending, we might even use the Warden's ability instead of the Hound.
Goes down right in front of the Town Hall. Gonna rage now. With about 4 seconds, drop the next invis.
I try to count 4 seconds, but I usually forget. I just eyeball it. You probably should.
We're getting some great value here. You got that scatter shot out and that multi. Now, hopefully we can get the Town Hall down. We even got some chains on that eagle. This was kind of some insane value as well for the Blizzard. It's always nice when you can find these anti-2-star bases with the core air defenses. Now we're going to deploy 1 Sneaky Goblin Pork Collector first. I want to get the most value out of them as possible, so I'm going to use them first, and at the same time I'm going to funnel for the Sui, which will then come in on this top side. Ice Golem, Queen, Baby Dragon. I'm going to try to break the wall here. Going to use both the super wall breakers, send the king in. Our goal here is to take out that multi ultimately, and of course the expos if possible as well.
And even if we had better super wall breakers, we probably could even grab the eagle.
Out comes the CC, which is giants. This is how you know I'm in lower legends. And I'm gonna pop the king's ability. He's really trying to beat to the wall to get at the giants.
We're gonna freeze those expos and giants. And yes, I did forget my poison spell. Kind of annoying. Now we're gonna look to start this Lalo up on this top left corner. Ideally, I would have started this earlier to help cross tank for the Sui, but it's better late than never. Gonna keep it simple, spam all these loons in. The Headhunters, the World Champion, the Warden, of course. Now we're going to freeze this Scatter Shot, haste, pop the Warden ability simultaneously. And because this is such a compact base, the Lalo is getting some amazing spell value.
I'm gonna send the rest of the loons up on this top left corner to come in and assist the main pack, and going to invis these little pack of loons up by the eagle. Hopefully they'll be able to take it out. Not much HP left, but even the queen is still alive, and she should ultimately help take that down regardless. Now we're going to deploy a few cleanup troops on the outside. Our time is running really low. We really took our precious time with the Sui and the Sneaky Goblins, but this by far is going to be one of probably my best hit against the Town Hall 15. It's just this very compact base was very good. Great for the Blizzard value as well as the Lalo altogether. And
I wish I hadn't been taking so long with those Sneaky Goblins. Maybe we could have tripled. That would have been definitely a first. So what is the key to trophy pushing in Legends League?